Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about the story of lightning. Let's take a trip towards ultimate guide to the lightning. Many times, we see a flash of lightning in the clouds, in the sky, which is followed by a loud sound called thunder. The bright flash of light, which we see in the clouds, is called lightning. During a thunderstorm, the hot air moves upwards while the raindrops fall downwards. This leads to a separation of charges in the atmosphere. As a result, negative charges get accumulated in the lower edges of the clouds, while positive charges accumulate at the upper edges. The top of the cloud becomes positively charged, whereas the bottom of the cloud becomes negatively charged. When the amount of opposite electric charges on the top and bottom of a storm cloud becomes extremely large, then electric charges start flowing with high speed through the air between them. When the positive and negative charges of a cloud meet, they produce an intense spark of electricity between the clouds in the sky. We see this electric spark as a flash of lightning in the sky. The electric sparks of lightning heat the nearby air in the sky to very high temperatures. Due to this heat, the air in the sky expands rapidly and produces a loud sound which we call thunder. Lightning strikes the earth or its tall structures. When electric charges flow between the cloud and the earth through a tall building, a tree or any other object, lightning strikes are more frequent in the hilly areas because in such areas clouds are comparatively closer to the ground than in the plains. In the plains, lightning usually strikes tall structures like tall buildings, factory chimneys, radio and TV transmission towers, or big trees. This is because all these tall objects are closer to the charged clouds than the ground. When we take off woolen or synthetic clothes, sometimes we hear crackling sound, and if it is dark, we can even see tiny sparks. When we take off a woolen or synthetic sweater, it rubs against our shirt. The rubbing together of sweater and shirt produces opposite electric charges on them. The discharge of these electric charges produces tiny sparks of light as well as crackling sound. We also see sparks on an electric pole when the naked electric wire fixed on the tall poles become loose and touch one another. Such sparks are quite common when a strong wind is blowing and shaking the overhead electric wires too much. Now let's take a look on dangers of lightning. A flash of lightning carries a lot of electric energy. When lightning strikes a building, its tremendous electric energy can set the building on fire or cause serious damage to its structure. When lightning strikes a tree, it can burn up the tree and damage it by enormous electric energy. When the person is hit by lightning during a thunderstorm, then the electric energy passes through the body of the person, due to which the person gets severe burns and gets killed. The damage caused to buildings and other tall buildings by lightning can be prevented by installing lightning conductors on them. A question arises, what is lightning conductor? Lightning conductor is a device used to protect a building from the effects of lightning. A lightning conductor is made of a thick strip of metal, usually of copper. The top end of lightning conductor is pointed like a sharp spike or spikes, and it is fixed above the highest point of the building. From the top of the building, the thick metal strips runs along the outer wall of the building to the ground. The lower end of the metal strip is joined to the metal plate and buried deep in the ground near the base of the building. If the lightning strikes, it will hit the top of the lightning conductor rather than the building. The electric energy of lightning passes through the metal strip and gets discharged safely into the ground through the buried metal plate. A lightning conductor made of a metal works by conducting the electric energy of lightning into the earth. We can see the lightning conductors fixed on many tall buildings, factory chimneys, etc. Lightning conductor was invented by Benjamin Franklin. Let's talk about some measures to protect ourselves from lightning. You can protect yourself from risk even if you are caught outdoors when lightning is close by. If the weather forecast calls for thunderstorms, postpone your trip or activity. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Find a safe and close shelter. Safe shelters includes home, offices, shopping centers and hard-top vehicles with the windows rolled up. If you are caught in an open area, act quickly to find adequate shelter. The most important action is to remove yourself from danger. Crouching or getting low to the ground can reduce your chances of being struck, but does not remove you from danger. If you are caught outside with no safe shelter nearby, the following actions may reduce your risk. Immediately get off elevated areas such as hills, mountain ranges, or peaks. Never lie flat on the ground. Crouch down in a ball-like position with your head tucked and hands over your ears so that you are down low with minimal contact with the ground. Never shelter under an isolated tree. Never use a cliff or rocky overhang for shelter. Immediately get out of and away from ponds, lakes, and other bodies of water. Stay away from objects that conduct electricity such as barbed wire fences, power lines, or windmills. If you are in a group during a thunderstorm, separate from each other. This will reduce the number of injuries if lightning strikes the ground. If you are out in the open water and a storm rolls in, return to shore immediately. Avoid open vehicles such as convertibles, motorcycles, and golf carts. Avoid open structures such as porches, gazebos, baseball dugouts, and sports arenas. These structures won't protect you from lightning. Stay away from open spaces such as golf courses, parks, playgrounds, ponds, lakes, swimming pools, and beaches. Seek shelter immediately. Here are some safety precautions when you are indoors. Being indoors does not automatically protect you from lightning. In fact, about 1/3 of lightning strikes injuries occur indoors. Here are some tips to keep safe and reduce your risk of being struck by lightning while indoors. Avoid contact with water during a thunderstorm. Do not bath, shower, wash dishes, or have any other contact with water during a thunderstorm. Lightning can travel through plumbing. Avoid using electronic equipment of all types. Do not use anything connected to an electrical outlet such as computers, laptops, game systems, washers, dryers, or stoves. Lightning can travel through electrical systems and radio and television reception systems. Avoid using corded phones. Corded phones are not safe to use during a thunderstorm. However, cordless or cellular phones are safe to use during a storm. Do not lie on concrete floors or lean on concrete walls during a thunderstorm. Lightning can travel through any metal, wires, or bars in concrete walls or floors. Lightning strikes may be rare, but they still happen, and the risk of serious injury or death is severe. Take thunderstorms seriously. Learn and follow the above safety rules to keep yourself safe from lightning. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative and awareness videos like this.